Good evening, everyone. Thank you. Let me welcome you to the demonstration of the digital mentor solution. So, this particular solution is proposed to target all the inefficiencies with the current onboarding that we have. So, this solution is known as digital mentor. So, first off, we'll mention the three actors that are used in this particular solution, so which are also further explained with our use case diagram. So we have the employee actor, the onboarded employee, the onboarded company with the admin actor, and the onboarded company super admin actor. So all the use cases that we have shown through the use case diagram are being covered through with this particular prototype. So first of all, we'll start with the employee actor. So the employee actor will be shown initially with a login screen where particular user credentials of an email and a password will be shared to that onboarded employee. So once they enter it and log in, they will be first redirected to the your modules section, right? So here for the first login, the onboarded employee will only see the assigned learning pathway with the name of the pathway and a certain briefing of the pathway. And once this onboarded employee clicks on the start pathway button, he will be led to the first module of that particular learning pathway, right? So on the first module, there are certain as per the particular screen here, there are three resources that concludes with a quiz. So as the user completes viewing all these three modules, the quiz will be enabled, right? So that's why even in the use case diagram we have included the include relationship between viewing the module content and accessing the AI generated quiz, right? So once the quiz is enabled, the user will be directed to a quiz screen like this with questions. So for this quiz we have only 4 questions. So the user is able to select an answer and click the submit button. And once for encouragement, there will be a screen like this to encourage the employee to keep on completing the modules and completing the following quizzes. So on a later login, so after in the middle of the learning pathway, this will be a particular screen shown to the onboard employee on a later login, right? So here there will be the current module that the onboarded employee stopped on and the next modules available in that particular learning pathway, right? So mainly on the your module section will only show the modules on the particularly assigned learning pathway, right? So on a completed when the learning pathway is completed, this is how the your module section will be shown. So this section is the dashboard section. So there is a entity in our class diagram for this as well. Likewise for your module section. So here mainly there will be uh, the progress of the certain learning path will be shown here, and the current module that the employee is weaving at, and the mentor details with the contact details, email addresses, and a icon for a integration to a chat application which have to come in version 2, and the other available modules in this particular pathway. And here the user is given a redirection to the AI chatbot. So AI chatbot is another entity that we have in the class diagram. So the user is able to go through to the AI chatbot from through here or through the ask AI option here from the navigation, right? So once the user goes to the AI chatbot, the user can ask any question from the chatbot, and the chat AI powered chatbot will answer. So the module library is another entity that we have in the class diagram. So the module library mainly is used to uh, focuses on the accessing centralized modules in a centralized location use case, right? So here the user can type whatever module that he is looking for. For an example, here he types in marketing. He clicks enter, and all the available modules that matches the particular search criteria is being shown here, right? So yes, now we are going to the admin panel here. So now we are switching to the second actor, the onboarded company's admin. So onboarded company is another entity in our class, major entity in our class diagram as well. So here On the admin panel, the admin users also will have the same login screen that I showed earlier, and once they enter the login details, they will be directed to the admin panel here. So here there will be all the created pathways shown here, and if the admin user is looking for a particular pathway, he can search here, and then all the available admin um, pathways will come up here. And there are two buttons to upload material and to create pathways also. So if a user selects the create pathway button here, this screen will come to the admin user. So here it will be a form kind of a screen where the admin user will have to add the basic details of the pathway name, specialization level, and the module name and the module content that he or she is going to add. And once they are done with entering all these details, they can select the publish pathway to publish the pathway, right? So similarly, if the admin user selects the upload material button here, he will be redirected to the upload module form kind of a screen here. So here the admin user will have to again add the module name, module content, upload the content, and then publish the module, right? So then we can go to the employees section in the navigation bar. So here mainly the admin user is able to see all the onboarded employees here with their employee ID, department role, and the particular progress on the assigned learning pathway for them, right? So this is that screen. And then if you click on a certain employee here, the admin user will be directed to the employee profile screen, which is which is something which would come something like this. So here again the basic employee details are there. The progress on the particular learned pathway is there, and the current module the employee is actually weaving in on the particular learning pathway, and the other available learning pathways are also here. So here on going to a certain employee, they can I mean the admin user can assign the certain pathway as uh, the requirement, and also the admin user is able to add or like change the mentor details or assign the or complete the assignment to employees use case through here. So he can click the this button here and then uh, add the or like edit the mentor details. So then if you yeah, then we can go for the third actor, super admin actor. So this particular flow is also been used for the activity diagram as well. So in the activity diagram, once the super admin again will use the login screen, he will log in with the super admin user credentials, and once they log in, they will be redirected to a screen like this. So similar here, it's a very basic screen will with the admin user will only see. So here once if the user decides to add the user, then as shown in my activity diagram as well, there will be a decision. The if once the super admin user says okay, let's go and add the user, he will click on this button here, and he will be redirected, or a form like this will pop up where he will have to add the details and then select the create user button, which will create a user, right? So similarly, if the super admin user decides to okay, let's edit a certain user, he will have to click the three buttons here on the particular employee that he wants to edit on, and then he will be directed. So this kind of a pop-up will come when the super admin hovers over the three buttons, and this particular edit user pop-up will come then where the super admin can edit as required, right? So similarly, on this particular three dots, if he selects the delete option here, the user will be deleted. Or when the super admin decides to delete the user, he will have to just select the delete option here, right? So those are the highlights or the main prototypes that I have used or planning to use for the digital mentor solution, and these have been derived by the use case diagram, the class diagram, and also the activity diagram, right? So that brings to the end of my demonstration of my prototypes of the digital mentor solution. So thank you so much.